doing this, right? Sticking the hips out. 6 to 8 reps. Remember, first thing we're doing, if you want your squats to grow your booty and not just your thighs, pay attention, audio on. I just took the bar off the rack, and the first thing we have to do is get wide. Open up that stance a little bit wider than your shoulders. So now look what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna stick my booty out, and then my chest is gonna be down outward. This is why you can't go too heavy with this type of style of squat. And I can already feel the glutes working just from simply doing this, sticking my butt out. Now from here, I'm gonna go wide, open up those thighs, drive through the heels, bam. Chest down over the knees, booty. You can squeeze at the top if you want. It does help me feel my glutes more. Booty. The reason why that squat works is because if your feet are close, you're naturally just gonna drive through your quads more. You open up your stance, it puts you in a very kind of vulnerable situation, right? Your legs are wide. Your adductors are gonna have to work. And because of the foot placement, you don't have the same power because your feet are not pointing forward. You're having to press through the middle of the foot more and the back of the heel. As you guys always hear me say, drive to the heels. When you point your toes out outward, you naturally drive through the middle of the foot and the heel more. And especially if your chest, you guys saw how I was leaning forward, right? But just by simply doing this, right? Sticking the hips out. Glutes are pumped, by the way. Just by this position, you're already putting the tension in the back of the legs, hamstrings, glutes. And at this point, I'm driving through the heels, and that's how you target the booty. So that was just an example. Now I'm gonna do an actual working set with 225 on the bar. This is actually hard for me. 6 to 8 reps. Remember, first thing we're doing is we're opening up that stance. Then the second part we're doing, I'm sticking that butt out. Okay, the heavier you go with these, the more booty you're gonna hit. 5 more. Oh man. I already did like 3 other exercises, guys. I'm fucking done. So I've been reading the Glute Lab book by Brett Contreras. There's actually a study that squats and hip thrusts produce the same amount of stimulus for the glutes. Caveat, most people when they squat, they don't know how to squat properly. Most people squat like this, knees, it's all bad. So that's why I think the hip thrust is a better option because it's just easier to engage the glutes and not too much of the quads.